What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time, and it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for liking, subscribing, leaving your amazing replay rockstar comments, and coming and chilling and vibing with me. Thumbs up. Click that live chat button down below, and let's talk about it. That's right. Let's talk about love, baby. You and me. Let's talk about love. I have no idea what's going to show up here in any of the readings. Just come and say hello because I like interacting with you. I could probably just sit here and chat with you all day and not pull cards. But I'm not going to do that because we want some info, right? Beautiful moderator Lioness in the house. How are you doing? Lioness, TGI. Oh, yes, it is Friday. Every day is Friday for me. I'm sorry. When you live an easy life, relaxed, easy life. Actually, I'm on vacation right now. Waiting to head out in a little while, so I figured I'd jump on and do a little love reading. I am cozy. I'm comfy. I'm actually wearing a cute little tennis skirt. It's a cute little white tennis skirt. It's very short. But the cool thing is it has bicycle shorts built into it. It's very short. And I'm almost 5'10", so it looks very, very short on me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got curves, whatever. But the bicycle shorts actually have pockets in the sides. Badass. So you put your keys or your phone or whatever. It's really cool. I like pockets, and it's got pockets in the bicycle shorts. I love it. So yeah, I am comfy. I'm cozy. I'm comfy. I'm in no hurry. I'm just waiting for takeoff. Maybe you're waiting for something to take off. What is this? Okay, we're being pulled to the deck. Sorry, y'all. Life happens, and I'm Feather. If you don't know yet, it's an 18 and up show. You never know what you're gonna get from me. I pull tarot cards. I give you some advice. Talk about a situation. Let's see what the situation is involving today. Flow. Being in the flow. What flow? Maybe you're around water. Maybe you're vacationing around waterfalls. I love this. That's being in the flow of what the universe has to give. This came out backwards, or excuse me, upside down. So you have been at a crossroads. And you're coming out of some sort of crossroads. Sometimes just accepting where we are is the best thing to do. And just get in the flow. Let the BS ride. It's like, dealt with the chaos, dealt with the BS. Sometimes the best thing to do is accept where you are and what you're going through. And be like, all right, universe. All right. So there's some turbulence here. I'm going to get through it. All right. We have Christmas. So this is something that's just recently happened because we had the new moon recently. So this is something that's happened over the last couple weeks because we have a full moon coming up, right? It's like this is something that's happened over the last 2 weeks. Like maybe you just finally just said, you know what, F it. It is what it is, or it's going to be what it's going to be. I got to put my hair back. I'm sorry. Give me just a sec. Okay, give me just a sec, y'all. Give me a second. I got to put my hair back. Like, I got to put my hair up. It's just yes. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Now I'm in sport mode, full on sport mode. Okay. I'm like Sporty Spice. Southern Sporty Spice. I don't know, whatever. But this is something that you've recently done. So it's like, I just accept it and I'm in the flow. What else can I do? There's nothing else I can do. Let's pull cards on it. Let's talk about it. Getting in the flow. And it's like a flow of abundance. Once you finally release that, blockage or whatever it's been at. Yeah, there's the Tower of reverse. The Tower has already happened. Like the worst is already behind you. But the Tower in reverse is like saying, okay, let it be. Let the dust settle on whatever's happened. You may have been going through a lot. Like you may have went through just a really rough time. Whew. There you are in the Nine of Cups. It's just right where you need to be. Accepting what happened. Allowing the dust to settle on all the chaos that has occurred. Like shit just went haywire in your life. Whatever it was. And how do you get in the flow? You accept that it's happened. Ask the universe for help. Like, it is what it is. I just got to accept it. And now what? And you are in the energy of Nine of Cups, which means you're good on your own. You're content. You're happy where you're at. You know how to make yourself happy. You know how you may have brought some towers down. You may have broken up with some people or brought some towers down yourself, but that's besides the point. Trying not to go back too far, more in alignment with, you are in the flow and alignment with wish fulfillment. What is wish fulfillment for you? What's wish fulfillment for you? Huh? Y'all have to excuse my farmer stand. Just, it is what it is. Okay. I don't know if I like this shirt because the way that it lays, it stretches more than it does conform. I don't like it. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. The star. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is your wish and your dream come true? Because like, wow. You got a Nine of Cups and the Star card. What can't you manifest right now when you are happy and you are in the flow? What is coming in for you? My Lord. This was a hard decision to make. Okay. There were some tough decisions that you had to make. Fred just said it was a hard habit to break. Hard habit to break. That's a song. Who sings that song? You may want to listen to that song or look at the lyrics. Fred dropped low on that one. Fred is my connection to the universe. Okay, Fred, that's what my tribe on YouTube named. They voted Fred's the word instead of me saying spirit or universe. Because my connection has a character, has a personality. All spirits do. So Fred got into that tone and started singing that song. But it's more of a mournful kind of, it was a hard habit to break. So Spirit is registering that it was a difficult time in your life. Maybe it was a lot of rough times in your life. And maybe you've just had so many towers that tower moments can be all kinds of things. It can be epiphanies. It could be realizations. It could be being thrown out, kicked out. It could be, living on the streets, breakups. It could be anything that you would consider disastrous. But the universe creates these tower moments to allow us to get into a flow. Some of you were wishing for these towers. Like, thank you so much because now I'm happy. Some of you may not have wished for them, but it happened for your best good. But I believe there was judgment calls that were needed in regards to these because you were in a comfort zone or you were complacent. You were just dealing. Like, I'm just here. Just showing up. I'm just here. I'm just showing up. We don't just, I'm just here. I'm just showing up anything, people. Okay? We'll do that. That's not good energy. Yeah, I'm not digging this shirt. It looks so much better in person than it does on camera. And this lighting does no good. No good. It doesn't amplify the breasts. You know what I'm saying, ladies. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't show them properly. Anyway, yeah, death reverse. Like, you've been going through, what is it? You were going through a dark night of the soul. Thanks, Fred. You were going through a dark night of the soul prior to this. Oh boy. So you were going through a transformation, a dark night of the soul. There's success, judgment, and envy on this, and I'll read those to you. But the dark night of the soul It's when you have to do, it's when you're deep in sorrow, sadness, regret, you're going through a lot of changes. Your stuckness, what needed to be healed, what your comfort zone was, is that you weren't healed. You weren't changing anything. You were stuck in an unhealthy cycle. Okay? And this had to happen. These changes had to occur for you in order to have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Love of self first, right? Always, first and foremost, love of self. Judgment. I knew there was judgment on this. I understand. Maybe you just had very bad. Maybe you just had really, like, you were a horrible judge of character, or you made really bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. You've definitely had yours. I'm not sure I would want to walk in your shoes. Although I'm sure you have some pretty nice shoes. I also just got mint green. If you have mint green shoes, shout out to me. Just really drop me a comment or say something. Mint green shoes? Yes. What kind? I have mint green heels. Strappy heels. About 3-inch. But I just heard mint green. And I'm seeing like sneakers, tennis shoes, Vans, something like that. Yes. I'm going to have to say yes to you. Yes. Envy, I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. It's like, this is something that may have been a part of your shadow side. Like, whatever everybody else had, you wanted. Like, I want your mint green Vans or sneakers, whatever. 11 on the screen, so I am right in alignment with what is needed to be said. There were a lot of you that were living your life in envy, envious of others, what others had, their love life, their money, their cars, their whatevers. And you weren't seeing it as if you could have it too. Okay? I don't see jealousy here, but usually those go hand in hand. But it's like, this is stuff that's just been, it's water under the bridge. You know? It's being cycled out. It's water under the bridge. We don't have to envy anybody else's success or anybody else's anything. We can have our own. And that's really a hard habit to break. I just went back to the song. Thanks, Fred. It's a hard habit to break. It really is. If you've been one of those people where you're like, you know, you just envious of what and everything, and there's some of you that are, and you hold on to those judgments, or you falsely accuse other people and you judge other people, or you're really judgy and snarky and nasty and envious. There's no reason you need to be that way. This is you getting in the flow and healing this stuff and doing great at it. And this I believe was shadow side. You know, like, you got to realize that you can have a better life. You don't have to live the life that everybody else is living. You can be doing your own damn thing, and you don't have to abide by anybody else's rules other than the laws of the land. You know, don't be douches. Don't be dum-dums. You know, follow the laws of the land. You know, don't hurt other people and shit like that. But it's like you had to make a serious judgment call, and you have successfully shifted your energy. This is the wildest dream. This is wildest dream. I don't know why I said this is the wildest dream. Maybe you've been having wild dreams lately. This is the wildest dream is what I was just going to say. So maybe you have been having wild dreams. Maybe you do have wild dreams. Maybe you dream of wild things. Maybe you dream of a life of wildness and amazingness, whatever. I think there was a shift here within your shadow self, or within something that you didn't know was there, shadow, you know, that actually is changing your judgment style. It's like you've shifted some sort of energy here from complacent and just accepting to, I want better, I want more, I can have hopes and dreams. It's like you're full of self-love and hope a hope for a future. And what happened here? Like, This is like a big shift right here, going from night to day and doing a big shift from if you just had made horrible judgments, envied people. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. I'm going to get another deck because I want to go a little deeper into this. This pink cards. Okay. Tell me about the, I just want to know why this is so important. Right here. Why this is so important. Oh, okay. Okay. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. That Five of Pentacles sucks because you were just in a place of lack. How did you get out of this? I want to know how you got out of this. It was a comfort zone. This could have been like, I just accept what I get. I accept scraps. I accept rolling pennies, counting pennies. I pick up cigarette butts off the side of the road and I roll them into new cigarettes. People do some of the strangest things. I've never, but people do some of the strangest things. But when you're down and out, or when you're low on luck, like this is like you're scrubbing the bottom of the bucket, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. This could have been financially, and this could have been all things in your life, like just lack mentality. I need to know how you got out of this. How did you get out of this? Five of Pentacles is no good because it's feelings, thoughts, and it's physical. It's in the real deal. Every day. One day at a time, one step at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time. Some of you released a Taurus. Some of you released an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you released the traditional life. Again, I told you, some of you, it was just like, you don't got to do what everybody else tells you to do. But do what you want to do. Just as long as you're not hurting anybody or anything like that. Why? A lot of people are afraid of other people's judgments. Afraid of being judged. That'll hold you back for real. For real. Afraid of what other people are going to say. Afraid of what other people are going to say of your success. Afraid of success. Afraid of other people's judgments of your success. Motherfucker. That is true for some of you. And that is real. So you kept yourself small. You held yourself back. You kept yourself small and held yourself back for a long time. And then it just, at some point, it became, it was like you're screaming from the inside. This was an implosion. This is something that happened within yourself. And you're like, I cannot take this anymore. I cannot take this anymore. That is what happened. And you realize this, and now you're in a new cycle. This is cool. I think this is the coolest reading I've done. This is the first reading I've done like this. Like, I mean, I've got a lot of spiritual readings on my main channel at Get Feathered, but links in the description. But this is like, you rejected tradition. You rejected your teachings and what you've been told your whole life. What the everybody said you had to do. You rejected something. Now, this could have been family members. This could have been religion. This could have been, organization, things you were taught throughout your life. And you kept yourself small so as not to make waves. But you finally rejected this. You were like, now this could have been a marriage. This could have been a person, but it could have been so much larger than that. Like the fear of what other people are going to say if you're not living a traditional lifestyle. If you don't want to get married, if you don't want to be in a relationship, if whatever it was for you, and now you're on the other side of that, and it's setting you free. It's like, you know what, I seen this, and there was an implosion. There was an epiphany happened, or an energy that happened within you that was like, I can't take it anymore. We're not going to take it anymore. Twisted Sister, it's just like, that's exactly what I'm feeling. This could have been a Kundalini awakening for some of you. I am getting a lot of energy moving up. This could have been, this is the weirdest feeling. It's like serpentine. It's a serpentine. It's like double helix. This could have been like generational shit. Like you were taught your whole life to be a certain way. And then you were finally like, you know, fuck this. This isn't for me. This doesn't fit. I love it. You're such a rebel with a cause. But when you do that, when you release that, or when that tower finally hits, I believe it was just an internal thing that just all of a sudden may have taken a while to get there to that boiling point, but it's like it boiled over. You can't take it anymore. I've had enough. And when you finally break free from that, oh, it's like the pressure cooker. You finally release all the pressure. You released all the pressure. Of course now you feel better. Of course now you feel better. The pressure's off. There's no reason to believe. It's like you don't got to worry about what other people say about you. That's what this was. Other people's judgments of you not having anything or you not living the life that they do. Oh boy, that'll keep you stuck. That'll keep you stuck. Family and friends always, oh man, this is a horrible one. This is a horrible one. Yeah, it's like what other people say always make you feel like shit because you're not good enough. You'll never be enough. You'll never have enough. Or they make fun of you. My voice just quivered when I said that. So maybe you were bullied. Maybe you were bullied. And again, this could have been domination, verbal assaults throughout your entire life, one specific person or something. But this is condescension. Look it up. Condescension. This is cruelty, condescension, verbal assaults that it was what other people thought of you, what other people would say about you, all negative. And you put these people in high-ranking places. So these could have been bosses, co-workers, supervisors, husbands, wives, spouses, moms, dads, all of the people, all of the things. This could have been authority. This could have been authority. Just saying, laws, authority. The people in the places or the higher ups your whole life that told you, you would never be enough. You would never amount to anything, or just you may have been bullied your whole life, and that may have caused you to it puts you in a Four of Pentacles place, which means you've stayed low. You've stayed lower than low. You've kept yourself hidden. You've kept yourself quiet. Are you hiding from the law? Please don't. I don't see that's the case, but it's like you don't fit in. You didn't belong. Maybe you were bullied as a child, or at school, or in your work or employment. I gotta say this. I really gotta say this, because I am pro female and I am pro male. I'm pro whatever the hell gender you want to be. I don't give a fuck. But here's the thing. I've lived in the life of my life, and I can tell you, I don't appreciate where in the vicinity of the area of the world that I grew up. Females are inferior. Still to this day. You don't know anything because you're female. Or and it's not everybody, but it's in certain places and it's with certain people, and I'm sure this is probably around the whole friggin' world. So this could have been that you were bullied because you were different, that you looked different, that you spoke different. You may have deformities. You may have. People are fucking cruel, y'all. And I'm going to say this, man. Like, I know one person specifically is my friggin' nemesis in this world. And I hate this person to their core, but I love them at the same time. The reason why I love them at the same time is because I've known this person since I was a child. And this person is not a nice person, was never a nice person to me. Ever, never, never. One of my brother's friends. And of course, you know, we all get razzed and picked on, but this happened to be the most gorgeous person in our entire county from what most females said. I couldn't stand him because he was always razzing on me. And it wasn't small stuff. It was big stuff. And, you know, when you're in 6th grade and stuff like that, and the most gorgeous guy that all of your friends love are bullying you or saying nasty stuff to you, and it in front of your friends, oh yeah, I hate them. I hate them. I love them, but I fucking hate them. My nemesis. Like, just one day, I already told him how I felt. He knows how I feel, but I told him years ago how I felt about all that. However, it's like, you know, once one person starts seeing you getting bullied, other people are going to join in. Now, this could be friends, family, school, you know, employers, whatever it is. But I believe you kept yourself small because of these things that were said to you. Hey, Robin, what's up, Joss? Yeah. TTs, TITS. I need you to calm your TITS there, Joss, okay? You had me laughing so hard last night. You had me laughing so hard. It could have been an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, possible Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Strong Scorpio, strong Aquarius, strong Scorpio. But Scorpio energy is all about change and transformation. What's up, Redbeard? How are you doing? I'm the cowgirl with my tennis skirt on today. It's very short. Or maybe my legs are extremely long. My ass may have something to do with that too. I've got mom hips. You know, I'm 5'10". I'm pretty big. Built like a linebacker, but it's okay. I give no F's. This is a freedom and a release of oppression. And I just got to say, maybe you were bullied. Maybe you were verbally attacked. You may have been attacked and assaulted. I mean, I don't see physical violence, but it's possible here. Please, I'm not trying to trigger anybody. You know what you went through, but because of that, you have, maybe you just felt rejected by the fucking world because what these people said to you. Oh man, that's a big one. It could have been a divorce. It could have been a separation. It could have been being bullied by others. There's all kinds of stuff here. It could have been one person or many. So this release of this rejection, this is a big shift. And I'm really sticking on this because it really does keep you small. When people bully you, it keeps you small. Your voice gets small. You feel small. You pull yourself inside. You may want to be successful. You may want to have big money. You have all of these dreams and these goals, and these people always say, no, you can't have it. Nobody else has it. Nobody else makes that kind of money. Nobody does what that and this and the other, or you can't specifically. You're not smart enough. You're not wealthy enough. You're not whatever all of this stuff is. This may not have been you being envious. Bam. This wasn't you being envious. This was people being envious of you. I gotta say this. This was other people's judgments and envy of you. This is true bullying. It doesn't matter if it was in a relationship, in a marriage, friendships, at school, in work. I cannot stand this. That's like, it's one thing if you go to college or you go to school and your friends are like, hey Blondie, hey what's up, hey whatever, and it's a total different thing when people call you an airhead just because you're blonde. Let me tell you something. Mensa, okay? That's all I got to say. College educated. I can't even talk, so never mind. I've done fucked it up. But I don't give a shit. I'm more educated than most of the people that I grew up with. I may not be more smart. I may not be more intelligent. I may not know as much or the shit. I'm more educated as far as schooling goes than a lot of people I know. But that doesn't make me better than anybody else. This is kind of this energy. It's like people envied you. This wasn't your envy of others. This is you kept yourself small so that you didn't have to be judged by people. Oh boy. So you may have been going for a promotion. You may have been going for creating your own business or going for a college degree or education in something that somebody's had something to say about it. Somebody's had something to say about all the shit that you ever did. And it was from a young age, I believe, or younger age. It was in the back days. It was in the way, way back days for some of you. This was childhood shit and a lot of it, or throughout the years, this kind of stuff. But I believe it was something that happened in the younger days, teen years, younger days, early 20s, that kind of era that caused you to hold yourself back from expressing your dreams, living your dreams, going after your hopes and desires. It was like your star was dead. And that is horrible to say. It was like you gave up on your dreams. You gave up on your stars. You gave up on your hopes and your dreams and all of that stuff. And this is pretty deep, but this is the shit that happens, and somebody needed this message today. This has been released. This has been healed and released. And I believe that it was a lot of grooming. I don't normally say this, but please, just the words that are coming through from the spirit. They're coming through straight from Fred. There was a lot of grooming here for some of you in a relationship or in your life. What is grooming? Does anybody know? They envied you, were jealous of you, or they were judgmental of you, and excessively so, to the point where you hid your light. You shut down your stars. You held yourself to a certain degree, a certain level, and you just kept living instead of making waves, instead of going after your dreams, going after your hopes. And somehow, some way, you are shifting this. This is being released. And underneath it all was that it stemmed from rejection. Somebody not accepting you for who you truly were, or a lot of people. Maybe you were different. Maybe you were shy and you didn't talk. Maybe you were reserved and you didn't like being around people. I don't know what it was. It's going to be different for all of you. But if you're resonating with this, it kept you stuck for years. It was years. And it kept you in a repetitive cycle of manifesting negative shit. Things that didn't work out, waste of time. It may not be your reading either. So thanks, Redbeard, for saying that. I'm very different. Well, I'm just saying. You may relate or resonate to the reading, but I'm just saying some people are not going to resonate with this at all. Because you may have had a wonderful life experience. This won't resonate. So it kept your manifestations because of this guilt, this shame. Oh, man. That goes along with those feelings of rejected or not being enough, huh? And you're constantly trying to do more, trying to be more, trying to go, but you just keep yourself at a balance. And you don't ever try and rise above. You don't ever try and be more. This is kind of like if you ever wanted to be a boss and you were really truly a born leader or a teacher and you just are the assistant or you're the clerk or the secretary, but you should actually be going after running your own business or being a therapist or higher up shit, but you just keep yourself small because, again, if you place yourself in a position of where people will see you, then you can be ridiculed again, right? By the cool kids, by the jocks or the whatevers. I don't know what this is. I mean, it could be school, it could be education, it could be career. It could be, again, persons of importance in your life. Or at least they thought they fucking were. One thing my mom told me a long time ago, and I'll never forget this. She told me when I think I was in middle school or something around the time. She said, I can't remember. I mean, we really didn't have in-depth conversations about shit like this, but I do remember this one thing she said, and I think I was like 12 or 13 years old, but she said, people will make fun of you because they're jealous of you. People will make fun of you because they're jealous of you. Why? They'll make fun of you to fit in. They'll make fun of you for all kinds of shit. But if somebody is jealous of you, think about that for a minute. What if you told somebody that you wanted to be a musician or that you wanted to be, and you were fucking good, and you didn't get any backing? Nobody ever backed you up. Nobody ever supported you. Could you be a musician without anybody's support? With the right determination and right mindset, yes, you could. Nothing could hold you back. But if you were automatically told that it would never happen, you're not good enough and all that stuff, you're going to doubt yourself every time you come up with this idea or that you feel like you want to live that dream, it dies. It's like I get excited about it, it dies. Why? Because you automatically remember all the judgments that were made on you. This is like you get up on stage and you get heckled. You get a lot of shit. This is like going live on YouTube. This is like being on YouTube at all and having open comments. You are open for all sorts of criticism and judgments. And they suck sometimes. But you know what? I don't attract that kind of stuff to me. I don't. But I'm going to tell you in the beginning, and even still now, if I get a really nasty negative comment, first of all, if somebody is not being adult, mature, or nice, I block them from the channel. But that's because I'm protecting myself and my tribe members. We're here to heal and to learn and to live with happiness and joy. That narcissistic bullshit or that egotistical stuff, that can go right on out the door for me. I've had enough of that. But if you've experienced these kinds of things, think about it. Why would somebody razz on you? Why would somebody make fun of you? Why would somebody judge you instead of support you? Were they jealous? Were they envious of what you had, what you could be, or etc.? Yeah. So you didn't have that backing and support, and because those people were judgmental of you in some way, or they bullied you in some way, it kept you small. And I'm not saying you're not doing well for yourself or that you're not happy in life, but you could have been so much more. So I'm talking to people who feel like you could have been so much more successful in life had you had the right backing, or had you not allowed yourself, even unknowingly, to allow what these people said to you to hold you back. This could be an extreme epiphany that sets you free. And maybe you did. Maybe you're going to. But this is being released. But this was years of just manifesting in reverse, or manifesting just people that were a waste of time, people that didn't deserve your investment, failed investments time after time after time after time that kept you in this Five of Cups, just kept you feeling down, kept you sad, kept you miserable, kept you feeling guilty or ashamed. So you didn't manifest those dreams, those goals, those hopes, those desires. You never changed. And it was here with you to be able to do this the whole time. So success is here. It's possible. Your dreams, your desires, your hopes, your wishes, the star is here, the Nine of Cups is here, and success is here. So it ain't about what anybody else ever told you. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe you didn't know you were holding yourself back because you were scared of being judged by others, or scared of what other people would say. Whatever it is for you. You can do whatever you want when you want to. It looks like you're in the energy for it. Why is this important right now? There's the Tower moment. That's the Tower. Realizing that not everybody is your friend. How about that? You get to choose what you do, and you get to choose whether or not you stress out about these people or these things. Yeah. Whether or not you take it to a deep place. Or you see them as the fools that they are. You love yourself. You end those connections, and you end that mental fuckery and those insecurities and limiting beliefs that you've not known that you've had, but now that you do, you can address them, let that shit go, and move on successfully. And you don't have to talk to any of those people again. And you don't have to worry about that at all. Just know that if you want it, you can go after it. What I tell you, you can go after anything, regardless if you've had the right kind of people on board for you, people backing you, a cheerleader on your side. Although that's me. I'm the motivator. I'm the cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? Even though you haven't had the right people in your corner standing up for you, at least it doesn't look like you've had a lot. Or these things were so negative that they really affected you deeply. I told you, you could be a musician with the right determination and mindset. This is the right determination and mindset. I will be victorious. I will move forward successfully out of whatever that was. So you can have wish fulfillment. You can be happy in your life. You can be happy by yourself. You can love yourself. And you are the only one that gets to determine how you feel about any damn thing and any damn one. And you get to determine what you choose to desire and how successful you want to be. It's nobody else's decision. It's nobody else's judgment. You've allowed other people to attach their words and their judgments, falsely accused, false judgments of you for too long, to the point where it held you down or held you back. That's okay. That's all right. I don't want you to be ashamed of yourself, afraid of yourself, whatever your hopes, your dreams, and your desires are. You fucking go after them. You know that you can be victorious and successful, and let other people judge you. Let them judge you while you're being successful. Let them envy your success. It's just fuel for your fire and determination. How about that? Instead of letting it hold you back and down, let it fuel you moving forward. Because, again, I'm going to tell you what my mama told me way back in the day. People will make fun of you and talk bad about you because they're just jealous. That's exactly her words. They're just jealous. I remember her sass too when she said that. They're just jealous. Let them be just jealous. Let them envy your success. Let them see you rise and shine, baby. Let them see you moving forward victoriously, because I guarantee you in that rear view mirror, you won't be looking back. You will not be looking back. You will be looking forward to your success, your victory, and your movements forward. Making your moves, living your life, your best life with the star and the 9 cups. All right? Let them judge you and let them be jealous and envious of you while you're successful. Why? You ain't proving nobody wrong. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, number one. I want you to know that. But your success is your business. Living your dreams and hopes and desires are your business. If they want to watch you succeed and they want to have something negative to say about it, let them. And then when you hear those judgments and you hear that envy and that jealousy coming from that crowd, whomever these people are in the peanut gallery over here, you just remember one thing. They're jealous. They're just jealous. And in the big scheme of things, if you think about manifestation and stuff, they really want to be you. Or they really, really deep down somewhere desire to clap for you and to be proud of you. But for some reason, they can't say it out loud. It stops right here. So, that is not your problem. That is theirs. And their opinions of you should never be your opinion of you. Unless it's a great opinion. And then that's okay. But still, your opinion of you is the only thing that should matter. Your opinion of what you want, what you desire, the life you want to live, and your level of success is your business. Your opinions of you are the only thing that should matter. And at some point, you allowed other people's opinions of you to matter more than your own. That's all that it is. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you. Do not forget to let their judgments and their envy and their jealousy push you through to your success. Just know, people only talk shit about you because they're just jealous. Because they can't beat you. Or they just nasty people on the inside and they can't see that there's more to desire in life than just being a nasty asshole. That's okay. You let them live their life while you're succeeding and leaving them in the dust, living your victory and success, okay? Because whatever success means for you, there's a shift here. And at some point, that fear of rejection and those false judgments, those opinions that those people placed on you or those things that they said really held you small. Well, you know what? You ain't got to hold your head down anymore, baby. You ain't got to hold your head down anymore. You go after it, whatever it is. If it's a love relationship, maybe those people didn't believe in love. That's on them. That's not your job. That's not your deal. You go have fun. You go live your best life, okay? Because you deserve it. But don't forget, sometimes they're just jealous. And I want you to just smile, knowing that all those things that those people said to you over the years, they're just jealous. They're just envious. For what reason you're going to say, it don't matter. Something had them judging you, or they thought that it was their job to judge you. It ain't nobody's job to judge any damn body. That's your job to judge you. So start being your own judge of character. Start judging your own character successfully moving forward. You know? Don't allow their opinions to affect you anymore. It's time to ride out, bitches. You know what I'm saying? Head straight for success, whatever that means for you. Go live your best life. I'm out of here. Namaste.